Hello, I'm giving my second booktube video a try. So I wanted to give you an update on a book I talked about the last time. Also, I know during this video I'm going to be looking in the wrong place. So I hope to not be doing that too much. And I see my little Suki kitty cat is making her way in here, so we'll see. We'll see what she's up to. But I wanted to give you an update on E.M. Forster's Howard's End. I talked about this being part of the Forster Frenzy 2022. That's a hashtag. Read along in Bookstagram. I'm under the same name, the Left-Handed Reader at Bookstagram. And this has been an excellent October E.M. Forster read along. We read Where Angels Fear to Tread. I finished this book at lunchtime because I was on such a cliffhanger. The story of Margaret and Helen and their father and their brother Tibby and how their lives intersect with the Wilcoxes and the Wilcoxes' house, Howard's End, one of their many properties, and what happens in Margaret's life and in Helen's life separately. They're very different from each other. It had such energy. I would read it a little bit at night and then have to go to sleep. And I just wanted to keep reading it, but I was saving little bits and pieces every day because it was so cinematic. It feels like you're, just like Where Angels Fear to Tread, it feels like you're reading a play in different acts. So other than that, I have a library haul that I wanted to show you. What do I have here? So this is a book that I've gotten out of the library again, The Rabbit Hutch. This is long-listed or shortlisted for a prize. I just saw on Bookstagram, and somebody that I follow on Bookstagram has read this, and I'm going to try to find that name while we're talking, because he has Bernie.Lombardi has a breakdown of the books that he's read for this prize, and he's lukewarm on it. The reason I'm attracted to it is it's about a town in Indiana that has lost the auto industry business that it had, and so it's down in the dumps. This story is about the people that live in one single apartment building, and I like the premise of that. I don't read a lot of contemporary fiction. And the next book I got out was Helen DeWitt's The English Understand Wool. This is like 60 pages long, and I learned about Helen DeWitt from the podcast Backlisted. They did an episode on her book Lightning Rods, which is really strange. I don't know if she's a dystopian author, a speculative fiction author, but I thought a good way in is this little novella. So I'm eager to try that. I will probably read this next now that I've finished E.M. Forster and I have some room. Burnt Sugar. I am, of course, late to the party on this one. It was, is it shortlisted in 2020 Booker Prize? It's also a pretty short book. It is a story of a daughter and her mother in India, and there's some stuff that's gone on in their relationship, but are they unreliable narrators? Is one of them more reliable than the other? I'm suspecting that there's something going on. This is Agni Doshi's first, it's her debut novel. So I will dip into that and see if I get on with it. And the last one is Demon Copperhead. I had ordered this from the library but it was sitting on the table, like no one has checked this out yet. It just came in. One of my goals for the rest of 2022 was to find a Kingsolver that I could read. And when I saw this advertised in the New York Times or something, talked about, it was an interview with Barbara Kingsolver. And she said that she had stayed in Dickens' house back in, I don't know if it was during the pandemic, at the beginning of the pandemic or before. And it came to her that one of the nights she was staying overnight there, this story, present day story, using the David Copperfield framework. And that's why it's called Demon Copperhead. Demon is the nickname of a boy who's growing up in Appalachia. And as a matter of fact, the opening sentence is the same as David Copperfield, but modernized. It says, "First, I got myself born." That's how it starts, which is David Copperfield. So that's it. That's what I have for now. I will be picking up the next Forster book and trying it out at the library this weekend, called A Passage to India, which I've never even looked at. I don't know what it's about. I can assume it's somewhat of a travel book. So we'll see about that. But that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching.